Hey guys, and welcome back to the channel. My name is D-Free, and for today's video, we're going to be talking about the new pity system that is on its way to Dragon Ball Legends. The new coin system is coming, and this is something that's definitely going to be controversial, like pretty much anything else they implement in the game. So hope you guys enjoy this video nonetheless. As we discuss this, go through everything they're mentioning, I'll give you guys my thoughts and everything about that in terms of what I think about this system overall. So if you guys enjoy the video, hit the thumbs up and subscribe, and share the video out with your friends if you have anybody that you know that is just kind of concerned about this as a change or confused about what's happening here. Share the video out with your friends, and we'll get this video going. So hope you guys enjoy it, and here we go with the intro, and the rest is on the way. All right, so if you're not familiar with what's happening here, for the record, there are a ton of gacha games. In fact, I think at this point, if you're like, especially like mainstream games, they pretty much all have like a pity system where after X number of pulls, you get the guaranteed new character. Like you may be exchanging for some sort of currency, whatever the case is, but after X number of pulls, you get the guaranteed new character. And typically the number that you need to do is a very, very, very high number, because this is typically going to be mainly geared towards the paying player base, or the people that really just saved and saved and saved endlessly and had a grip of premium currency. In this case, that would be chrono crystals, in order to summon on said banner. So that's the first thing I want to say. This is not uncommon. It's good that we're getting, I guess, a better version of it. We'll take a look at it as we go, but it's a very common thing that if you play a gacha game, they pretty much have it. You guys should be familiar with it if you play any of their games. And again, it's going to give you a opportunity to get Legends Limited Z powers, among other things, such as the new sparking Legends Limited character getting Z power of them, basically a guaranteed 2-star copy of that character. So the new scheduled step up summon will no longer have sparking guaranteed assist tickets or Legends tickets as freebies. So Legends tickets are the red ones that you get. I believe you take those to the exchange shop and you exchange like 1,000 for like older Legends Limited characters like Beerus or Gohan, or some of them have Zenkais. In fact, I believe most of them have Zenkais now, but that you can get those characters up to, I believe, the release of like Frieza and Piccolo's step up banners or whatever. Like they're old, long story short. You need 1,000 of them, and there are other characters, Z powers in there that were like 400 or maybe 600. One of the two that you could get as well if you really needed it. But again, old sparkings as well. You typically would see those, not really, I don't believe, on step-ups, but you would see those in general. Now, the key ticket here is you're losing the sparking guaranteed assist tickets. That's the ticket system that has always been on the step-up banners, where it used to be a different system than it is now, but now it's the 5 tickets for 1 sparking guaranteed summon. You're getting rid of that. Now, that's not gone completely, as we'll see. That is actually a part of the coin system, but you're no longer getting those tickets as a whole on the summons overall. They've got some hidden tweets here. I want to kind of see what people are saying. All right, well, we'll get back to that. So you'll be able to trade summon coins at the exchange shop for items like new Legends Limited character Z power. The summon coins will differ in each summon. So please note that you won't be able to exchange coins once that given coin shop exchange shop expires. So they're telling you that, unlike, I guess, like Dokkan, and Dokkan has a very like uncommon version of it. I mean, it's like there's a lot of games that do what Dokkan does, where you can save whatever currency and just kind of go for it, but there are a lot that don't, and it varies from banner to banner. Like there's a ton that do that. In fact, I'd argue there's more that are doing what Legends does here. That doesn't make it any better, but basically, long story short, you can't sit on these coins. You need to exchange them if you pull on this banner and get what you can out of them, right? So they're going to expire, basically. Unlike in previous step-up summons, you will no longer be able to obtain sparking guaranteed assist tickets or Legends Limited tickets directly as freebies. Once this summon finishes, you won't be able to obtain Legends tickets in exchange for summon coins either. So there's that. It's pretty straightforward. You're not getting those tickets anymore. The various types of tickets. I wonder if that's... They're talking about the next step-up summon, but I wouldn't be surprised if this is implemented on non-step-ups as well. But I don't know. I guess we'll see. Because really, I need to see what they're doing with the other banners. Like, they took off, like, the 999 Z power. I don't know what they're doing. Maybe they're just going to keep it as, like, sparking guaranteed. I don't know what they're doing. These changes are planned to be implemented from the next scheduled step-up summon. So again, on the next step-up summon they introduced in the game, these changes will be live. But from there, I don't know what their plan is after that step-up banner, to reiterate on what I was just saying. They will not be applied to the currently available step-up summon. So again, the Gohan, Gogeta, all that stuff, they will not get these changes. We hope you continue to enjoy Dragon Ball Legends. First thing I want to say is, why wasn't this introduced during the anniversary? Why is this following the anniversary? That's kind of a weird thing. This should have been introduced on the anniversary, because, like, I know a lot of people that went really hard and probably could have got all these Z power in this shop. Maybe not all of it, but a good grip of it. So this is kind of weird. Like, even like free players, to be honest, like a lot of people went hard on these banners and couldn't get, because they had been saving. You know what? That's why it's scummy, because they knew people had been saving, and free players, even like I said, this is geared towards paying players, and there's no way to sugarcoat it. But even free players had saved for the anniversary, right? So now they're going to be starting from zero, basically, with their reservoirs of CC completely gone, and they won't be able to really benefit from this for a while. That's business there. Like, I don't really like when, you know, games get too heavy in the business side, but they knew what they were doing and they did it on purpose. Anyways, 50 coins is a Legends Limited character Z Power. So that's the new character. You get a guaranteed copy of the new character after 50 coins. So I didn't really talk much about this, but as you see, the reward structure is as follows. On steps 1 through 5, you're getting 1, 1, 1, and then 2 summon coins on step 5. The Chrono Crystal numbers is the same. Obviously, a lot of this is subject to change as they go forward and mess with the banners like they consecutively did. Pretty much on a ton of banners, you know, like they've done over the last couple years. But all the benefits are gone. Like, remember when there was like, oh, like 2-time step, EX step, free step? Like, they did all this. They neutered these step ups on purpose. They must have thought they were too generous. That's the only explanation. It sucks. It's garbage that they completely ruined these step ups from what they used to be. Now, the step ups are still the best value for your pull, especially if the coin system is exclusive here, but it just sucks, right? EX or higher is just like whatever. That's trash. Like, I mean, it is what it is. It's just not, it's not incentive enough, right? You return to step 2 after step 5. Unlike regular step-up summons, Sparking Rarity Guaranteed Assist tickets and Legends tickets are not available as freebies. Summon coins can be traded for Legends tickets at the exchange shop after the summon ends. So even after the summon ends, you can still exchange those coins for tickets if you need to. Different summon coins are available from different summons. Summon coins are exchangeable items that can be used at the corresponding exchange shop. Again, they're telling you explicitly the exchange shop for each banner will expire along with that banner. When that banner leaves that exchange shop, is probably going to follow it within at least a day or two. They might give you a couple days after, but it is going to be only explicitly for that banner, and you will not be able to stack. If you summon multiple banners, you'll have multiple sets of summon coins, basically. Now, this is a big deal, for the record, if they do dual LFs again, like which they will, but like dual LFs on separate banners, this is a big deal, especially for that. Imagine going 20 I mean, YouTubers can do it, but the average player probably can't do it, right? 20 steps or whatever, 20 rotations, excuse me, to get 2 copies of the new character guaranteed. Maybe you don't get them at all in those steps. 10 on each banner, for the record. But still, like, dual banners is where this gets really problematic. So yeah, they're not going to be available from different banners. So again, the reward structure is as follows: 50 coins. We'll talk about this post I was tagged in. I believe it's from the Reddit or something. We'll talk about that in a minute. But 5 coins get you a guaranteed ticket. So this is where I said the ticket system that you would get 5 tickets to do a guaranteed sparking pull is still technically here. We'll see if the rates stay the same. I hope they would change the rates to where, you know, the new characters are maybe a little higher on this, but the ticket system is still technically here. 5 coins for 1, but you have to exchange it. So you don't get those going forward. Like, you know, in my videos I do a ton of summons and then be like, oh yeah, I've got like 4 summons I could do, right? Of just coins or tickets, excuse me. So it's still here technically, but you have to exchange. So this is where it gets a little tricky. So there's numerous Legends Limited Z powers available here. So for 30 coins, you get a 600 multi Z power for Legends Limited sparking characters. Okay, again, for 50 coins, you get the new Legends Limited character guaranteed, basically. So that's entirely different. This is a random one, not really random, but it's the universal one you can use on any Legends Limited character, 600 Z power. Same applies to the next ones, except there are 200. So there's 3 200 Z power ones. They're all of the multi Z power ones are exchangeable one time only. One thing I will say is, if you get 100 coins, apparently you can get the new Legends Limited character twice, apparently, which is typical again, so it's not really all that surprising, but there's no one-time only tag on that one. But as you see here, 30 coins is 600, 15 coins is 200, 20 coins is 200, and 25 is 200 as well. The reason it goes up is because obviously that's pretty typical. So really what happens is for... what is it, 60 coins off the top of my head, you have 60 coins, you have 600 here versus 600 for 30 coins here. So for 90 you're getting 1200, but at that point you may be better off going the extra 10, which is I believe what, 2 more rotations and just getting 2 of the new sparking guarantee. But it really just kind of depends on what you need. But the thing is, if you can't make this is where this is important, if you can't make your way to the 50, like a lot of free players probably won't be doing all that often anyway, there are reward tiers. You can get the 5, you can get the guaranteed ticket or whatever. You can get different things that I guess are are still pretty decent. 15 is where I guess going to be the sweet spot. I think for a lot of players, if you're not really like if you're like a guppy or whatever, a light spender or a free player, 15 might be the sweet spot to get that Legends Limited Z power at 200 at minimum, and then you just kind of do that going forward. But I guess really it just depends on how often step ups come after this. Really, that's going to determine how often people can play and summon on these banners. So the last thing at the bottom is 20 tickets for Legends tickets. These ones right here for 1 coin. Again, these are the coins where you exchange like 1,000. I'm not going to do the math on that, but I don't. Maybe it's over here. Yeah, I'm not going to be doing that. So this is a post I was tagged in. It might have been from Reddit or Discord or something. I don't know. Credits to whoever made it. I don't know who it is. So forgive me. So 40,500 CC for the top reward. 10 total rotations from 2 to 5, or it's really 1 to 5 once and then 2 to 5 after. That's the extra 500. So there's that. 10 rotations overall. Again, that's a lot of CC when you just see it in bulk, right? 40,000 CC. How many of you saved 40,000 CC for the anniversary? Let me know. So down here, step 2, we have 500 coins. This is not steps, excuse me. 1 rotation. So you just need to do 1 rotation to get a guaranteed ticket. And this is, again, pretty typical. This is how it was before. This is a 1-to-1 exchange rate for what it was before, so really not a big deal. But the problem is those coins can be used for other things. You need to do 3 rotations already off the bat. I can see that to get the 200 Z power. So again, maybe what people are kind of looking at, 12,500 is a lot more reasonable for somebody that's saved for a month, month and a half, or whatever the case is. It may seem like that's a weird number to say, month, month and a half. Some of you guys, it may take you longer than that, but on average, they actually, I'm not going to really get into it, but I see those graphs where if you do every single piece of content, you actually get a lot of CC every month. So a month and a half probably on average for the player that are doing a good amount of those things that are available. So 6 rotations with the 600, and then 4 and 5 consecutively, and these are 500, 1,000, whatever. That's just kind of blech. I ain't doing all that, bro. I ain't doing it. It doesn't sound good. I'm just not doing it. So I've kind of already said a lot of what I need to say on this topic. It's a very common thing that's introduced in the game. So I don't like that it's coming post-anniversary. I thought this would have been a big change for anniversary explicitly, and it would have made summoning on the anniversary banners a lot better for a lot of people, because a lot of people got really shafted. And, you know, coincidentally, like happens a lot during anniversaries, if you get shafted, or if you just summon and get shafted in general, people quit, man. This would have been a big change that would have felt anniversary worthy. I don't know why it's coming directly after the anniversary. What I will say is this tells me that the next step up is probably right around the corner. Like, they've been dropping step ups a lot, and there's been a lot of, for the record, there have been monthly LFs for a while. I remember trying to tell this to people back in like January and February. We've been getting monthly LFs. Like, it started like back in like November, and it's like December, and it's like January. So they've been doing it, right? So it's not really surprising if we get one here soon, even though we got Gohan, I guess, technically this month, right? Anyways, we're going to be getting one soon. That's just what it is. So you're not going to get the chance to summon on every banner. You just need to save. I don't know what you need to do, man. It is what it is. But yeah, so the step ups, the next one's right around the corner, for the record. I do want to see, like I said, if this is explicitly for step ups or what they're going to do after the next step up is introduced and going forward. I think they need to find a way to make summoning just less of a chore. I think this is a step in the right direction, because the Legends tickets in and of themselves were just garbage. Nobody even liked those. This is better, and it's better by a lot. That's the thing. It's better by a lot. You're going to see a lot of people complaining about this, and it's pretty fair for the people that can't go deep on these banners. But I'm just going to say it as bluntly as possible. You are not their focus for this. I can't say it any more bluntly than that. You are not their focus of this. If you can't go deep on banners, you're not their focus from this. At the end of the day, they are trying to maximize profits, and that's why this change was introduced. And they're seeing that this is going to be a better system. And the thing is, like, even without that in mind, just don't get it confused. This is a better system for everybody. The reason why is because there's something to strive for. With Legends tickets, that was garbage for every single player. Like, it was bad for everybody. Like, I can't in good faith say it was good for anybody. But really, you have something to look forward to. Even if it's just Legends Limited Z power, that's good. That is something more than free players were getting. Those free Legends Limited Z powers are so scarce. I can't imagine anybody would be upset at getting the opportunity, even if you have to go a little deeper than you would like, to get those. And then really, in and of itself, if you are somebody that's super diligent, you can hit that 50. You know, it's just going to take a while, but you can hit that 50. Now, not many people are going to get it very often, but I think everybody needs to get on the mindset of that and I think that is probably perpetuated by us content creators uploading videos the second these units go live. as this is our job, right? But I think everybody needs to get out of the mindset of thinking they need to summon on every banner and own every unit and all these things. I don't think that's the case for most players. I don't think that's the case. And if you focus on what you're looking forward to, you'll be all right with this system here. That's the best advice I can really give. And that's been the way for a long time. What I will say is, it's not uncommon, so I'm not too critical of it, but I wish they would have allowed for these coins to roll over to different banners. That's what I will say, because these milestones can be pretty expensive. I mean, look at it, 20,000 and 40,000 CC respectively for the two of the most expensive here, 24,000 for the one in the middle. These are very high milestones, right? But it is what it is, man. I can't say it any other way that this is a good change in general. Are these numbers high? Yes. Is it in market? That's the thing. Is it in line with the market? Yes. These numbers are in line with the market. That's unfortunate to say, too. These numbers are so high, but that's the norm. Like, there are games that are going to be better than this, but it's in general on average type of deal from games I've seen. So anyways, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hit the thumbs up. Well, let me just say this. I know very few of you guys actually enjoy this topic, because a lot of people are like looking at this and maybe they're not, they need to experience it first. Maybe that's just is what it is. They're thinking of this as being trash. And I can't say this any other way. There's not a world in which this is any worse than these stupid red tickets. There's not a world where it's any worse at all. I don't care what the topic is. You can still get your tickets that you want on the banners, albeit I will say needing to exchange coins for the tickets is not great. If they did coins and tickets on one, then we really be eating good, but we ain't eating that good anymore. We in a famine. So anyways, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hit the thumbs up and subscribe. I'll be seeing all of you in the next one. Let me see these comments over here. I can't read that. Thanks for fucking over the player. This isn't, I think this dude follows me, doesn't he? Yeah, he does. This one isn't even like this guy hidden. This one isn't even really like that. I don't want to sound like I'm defending it, because like it's not I don't know, it's kind of weird. Like it's not a bad change, but I can understand why people would be upset at it, like, if that makes sense. All right, everyone, peace.